whatever it is.
Right.
Music is music.
Well, you know, we try to make as good a sounding records as we can.
Sure.
Whatever technology is in front of us. I'm not going to get caught up in some argument about one being better than the other. Because if people think that analog is better, I can make a horrible sounding analog recording just as easy as I can.
So if it wasn't,
It's not easier.
as far as collections period, I don't know if you're a movie fan or
Yes, big movie fan.
what is your prized collection? Your prized item?
Oh, my collection?
Your collection.
Just collecting in general.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a big fan of this toy called the Great Garloo from the early 60s.
Thrilled to the amazing strength of an out-of-this-world movie monster comes Great Garloo by Marx. Garloo the mighty. Garloo the untamed. Garloo the terrible. Who can stop him? Who can control this monstrous creature? You can, kids, because Great Garloo by Marx is yours to command. With these battery-operated controls, you can make Garloo go, stop, bend, pick up, turn. Yes, Great Garloo, almost 2 feet tall, will be your faithful servant. You name it, you're the boss. Bring out-of-this-world excitement into your house, kids. Own the most fantastic toy of all. Great Garloo!
Those were really hard to find.
Yeah.
I have a couple of them. Those are cool. That's probably my favorite thing. I have a Wise Blood movie poster I like. It's cool. Big time music fan.
Do you remember the moment when you said, "This is what I'm going to do for a living"?
That was in '89. We got our first royalty check from Bowner, and we had made a little bit of money on tour, and we were just like, well, let's see how long we can make this work without having to get a job.
Right.
We quit our crappy jobs that we had, and we haven't worked since.
Awesome.
Doesn't mean we had a lot of money. Haven't had a regular job.
Sure.
So that doesn't mean we never worked. Different kind of work. Those are real jobs.
What is this this article of clothing that you wear on stage?
Moo-moo.
A moo-moo.
Moo-moo,
Just-
yeah.
Yeah.
I look like a weirdo.
Right. It's working. Do you have those custom made for you, or do you?
Yeah, I've got a few of them made. Our drummer, Cody, in the regular Melvins, his fiance makes clothes for a living. So it's a great job.
When you put that on, is that when you become King Buzzo?
Yeah. Buzz are the people that don't know me.
Have you ever thought of growing a beard to match the hair?
I've got enough hair. I don't need more.
Being 3 months away from the end of the world, any predictions for
Some promise?
what's actually going to happen?
Let's see, the minds predict that, right?
Yeah.
Minds could predict the end of their own society. Sure. Why should we believe them about anything? They also were Stone Age savages who never invented the wheel. So they could predict the end of the world, but not predict that a wheel would actually help them in their lives.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to believe them? Why would I believe them? They couldn't predict that white men were going to come over there and bring smallpox. They couldn't predict that. But they can predict the end of the world. No, I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. Yeah. People want to believe that, great. I think you should live like there's no tomorrow.
I agree.
Spend it all. Go for
Live
it.
every day like it's the last.
Go for it. As long as you don't end up the last 10 minutes in jail, you go right.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, we're not going to get off that easy. The world's just not going to end. There's a lot more suffering still has to go on. That was like
The beginning of the suffering.
yeah, he was somebody junior when he wrote Requiem for a Dream. You go, well, what happens if people ask me, people ask me, well, what happens if those people all die? He goes, no, they're not done suffering. You think we're done suffering in 2012? I don't think so. It's going to continue on.
So what do you
God
guys?
has plans for us.
Yeah.
And let's hope he's watched his
More
hands.
suffering.
Or what's the saying? If God was willing to do that to his own son, imagine what he's going to do to you.
Right.
We don't stand a chance.
No. So what are you guys
I don't
listening
care
to?
about any of that.
What are you guys listening to in the bus right now, or in the van?
Today we listened to Hendrix, Fudge, Henry Mancini.
Just all around the van, huh?
Yeah, I just make playlists. If I'm driving, I can listen to what I want to.
Sure. Is that how it works then? Who's driving gets to listen to what they want?
Shit. It doesn't work.
Right.
Judy Brown. I mean, I listened to the whole double album of Judy Brown back there. I love that.
Did
Live
everyone else
Carnegie
though?
Hall. Huh?
Did everyone else
They hated it at first, and now they're all into it.
No.
It's a great record.
So a van that you guys have used back in the late 80s, early 90s, or whatever, the Melvins,
Mid-80s.
the mid 80s, that recently sold on eBay for $24,000.
Did you actually collect?
I believe so.
I don't know if he collected or not, because he's tried that a couple times. I believe it when I see the money.
Is this someone that you know that?
We know him, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not really friends with him.
Sure.
I think he did.
How long did you guys use that van for?
I had it from about 83 to 86.
Yeah. Do you remember how much you paid for it?
$800.
Yeah.
All I would have had to do is hold on to it for 30 years.
Right.
How could I have done it? It's so worth it. I think he stored it in his mom's house. Honestly, I don't know the whole details of it. It certainly wasn't sold. The connection was to Nirvana, not to Melvins. That's why anyone would pay a lot of money for it.
Because
That kind of money.
because Kurt did some drawings in it. Or
Supposedly,
something?
yes.
Supposedly.
That's the gist of it.
Did he actually? I mean, do you remember that?
Kurt drew a whole bunch of things on the van. As to what happened to the van after I was done with it, I have no idea. I can't vouch for it. I can't vouch for it being, yes, exactly, I wouldn't get involved in that. That's a long time, that's a lifetime ago.
Yeah. So what is your favorite album to listen to?
Ever?
One that you listen to and every time it gives you the same feeling as others.
I don't know, let's say Who Sell Out. That's a good record. Live at Melvins. That's a really good record. Both those are really good. I'm a U2 fan. I love all of them.
Yeah, they were a great band.
Put a lot of weird records. Not so much into the end period, but certainly stuff they did in the 60s and early 70s. That was amazing.
Or I had heard a rumor, anyways, that Dale was in a music video for Neil Young.
Yes, that is true. That was a long time ago. 89 or 90,
Yeah,
give or take.
he played a young Neil Young.
Supposedly, yeah. Who would you play now?
Neil Young's brother.
Neil Younger.
Right.
That is true.
Wow.
I don't know how much you got paid. You got paid something for it. That time people cared about videos.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know why.
Still do. We post a lot on UHF.
But you know what I mean? At that time it was big. MTV doesn't have any headline anymore. You know?
Right.
It's just TV. I feel like you cared less than that. Things like that I never paid attention to. You know?
You think there's a place still for a real TV? Or
I don't know. I mean, it seems like a pretty played out medium. You know, kind of. But I don't know. I don't.
I think for someone to be able to see the Melvins on cable TV would be great.
That'd be great. I mean, YouTube's amazing. I would kill for YouTube when I was a kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
I look at it all the time. It's great. What did this look like? Oh, there it is. You know, it's great.
And you were actually in a music video too. The Beck video for Losers.
For a moment. I don't know what song it was. Some song he sampled some feedback off one of our records.
That's another.
Now he's all involved in Scientology.
Really?
I think so.
That case too.
What a surprise.
Huh?
Gosh, can you imagine?
That's for movie stars.
For people with money, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you can buy your way in, but what do you get?
You don't get out. Sure.
Maybe you shouldn't get out. Maybe it's better off.
Right.
That could be. Maybe we're all better off if they stay Scientology. Maybe.
Very true.
I have no interest.
No, to be
In
in
the
the
science or the theology, either one.
Right.
But I don't really have any interest in any organization. They claim they're a religion, so that means we have to say that they are. Okay, it's a religion. Anything else? Thanks. Thank you so
Thanks for
much.
being with us.
My pleasure, of course. Thank you guys.
UHF.
Thanks for taking the time.
Buzz, Jeff. Melvins.